Hello, it's Tracy from The Thankful Palette. I'm so glad that you're here tonight. We are going to be creating a cute and very easy fall sign. So everybody come on in and have a seat and join me. We'll get started here. When you hop on in, say hello. I always like to know who's joining me, so go ahead and do that when you join me. All right. So we are going to be using this very cute wood sign. It comes like this. You can see it's stapled on the back. And I actually got this at the Dollar General. So this is going to be our main thing. There was a huge label on here, but I took it off. Hello, Patty. So glad you're joining me here tonight. So I went ahead and took that label off, and this is what our base is going to be. Then we are going to be using some other, hey Colleen and Jade, thank you so much for joining me tonight. We're going to be using some other items. I have with me tonight a burlap ribbon that you can see is in this dark brown. I also have these cute maple leaves, and I have a whole package here in different fall leaf colors. And then I have metal words. And if you remember from a couple of weeks ago, we had used this made a sign a couple of weeks ago, a harvest sign. So, hey Victoria, so glad that you're here tonight. This is a great buy. Hey Margaret, so glad that you're here tonight. These come from the Dollar Tree. And there's a three count in there, and they say thankful, harvest, and welcome. And if you haven't checked out the Dollar Tree lately, I would check it out. I highly recommend it. You could get, so basically everything that we got here tonight is from the Dollar Tree, except for this. This is the Dollar General. So you could see you can make some really cute things for your house and take, and put them together and have some neat. Hey Carrie, so glad that you're here tonight. So let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and layer this. And I just turned in my hot glue gun, so I'm hoping it's hot enough. But if not, we could chat for a couple minutes till it gets hot. But anyway, just open this up. And this does come in other colors. I think there was a lighter, like more of a beigey kind that I have for another upcoming project. And there may have been other colors, but I like the dark color. Okay, so there's another sticker here, or a tape. So I just have to get the tape off. How's everybody's day today? I feel like fall is right around the corner. In the morning when I took the dogs out, it was not chilly, but cool. I feel like the season's starting to change. I could be wrong, but that's just what it feels like. In fact, I've had jeans on the last 2 days. Now I know you guys are going to say I'm nuts, but I really think that fall is right around the corner. And you know we'll always get like that probably warm spell after the kids go back to school, whatever that looks like this year. Okay, so I'm going to just go ahead and lay this out and measure this and cut this. My handy dandy scissors. Okay. And I have to say, Margaret, you're freezing. I've been feeling that way the last couple of days. I've had jeans on, like t-shirts, but jeans, and I've been cold. But I do have to say though, I'm a summer girl, for sure, but I feel like, I don't know, this year's a little different. I'm kind of like maybe liking the fall. Not necessarily that it represents that summer's over, but I don't know, I don't know. All right, so let's flip this over and we're gonna just put some glue down. And if you're just joining me, go ahead and say hello. I'll just put a very tiny bit on the ends because as we start to layer this, it will tack down. So very carefully flip it over. Just kind of place it there. And let me get my, be careful when you're doing this, just so, because this is, I just want to show you this. It's so porous that the glue will go through there. So if you do follow along with this, just be careful when you use, I use this old pen that has no ink in it anymore, and I just kind of go like that. Victoria says she likes the coziness, but summer much more. I kind of agree. I think I like that coziness and stuff, but you know, we'll see. Okay, so then what I thought we would do is go ahead and, ladies, this is a 50-piece maple leaves, and again, Dollar Tree. And the reason why I do these projects a little early is because the Dollar Tree, that's the store that everything's $1, these things come in, and if you don't get these items fairly quick, they sell out. So that's why I show you these projects, so that if you do want to go ahead and save them and do the project, you have time to get to the Dollar Tree and get your items before they sell out, because they do sell out fast. So okay, so let's just pull these out, and again, 50 pieces for $1, how could you go wrong? And you could see that they have such pretty colors. Look at the red, and it has like the little vein through it, and there's some oranges and some gold ones, yellow, and even the orange with the veins, the different colors. Avery says you're great. Thanks, Avery. He's great too. He's my favorite son-in-law in the whole world. He might be my favorite out of all of us. We have some green. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna kind of just layer this on one side, and I'm not sure if we're gonna do a bow on this or not tonight. I haven't decided. I did put some raffia on my table. We'll see how it comes out, but let's go ahead and just start playing with these leaves. I was thinking what we were gonna do is kind of just like layer them, and then eventually what we're gonna do is take the Thankful and put it over top, and I just thought that nice pop of color would look nice. So just to give you an idea of where we're going, okay? So, and I thought about painting this, but I think we're gonna just leave it the metal color. I think that that's, you know, and again, you could paint it, but I think for this, we're gonna go ahead and leave it metal. But we'll see, maybe we'll change it up. I have paint on my table, so if we need to, we can. All right, so let's just see. I think I wanna throw a green one in there. I don't know about you guys, but I love, one of the things that I do love about fall is when all the trees start changing colors, and it's just so vibrant and pretty out. I love fall colors. So maybe that's why I'm starting to really like it, because I do like the fall colors. All right, so let's just layer a little bit here. I don't know, I'm not really a gold type person. Like, this is a little bright, but let's see what it looks like. I don't know, we'll see. What are you thinking so far? I'm gonna try to hold this up for you to see so it's not upside down for you. So what do you think so far? Do you think we need some more, or do you think that that looks good? You tell me what you think. I'll give you a second, and I know there's a little bit of a delay here, so what do you think? Do you think that's enough, or should we keep layering a little bit on there? I'm thinking maybe a big one underneath there too. Patty thinks it looks good. All right, so I'm gonna just take them off and start layering them. I'm gonna use hot glue, just a little bit will go a long way with these. And again, just be very careful when you're working with the hot glue so that you don't burn your fingers. I always have a tendency to push too much and then get a little too much. Just tap it down. And we'll just start layering a little bit. I guess I'm trigger happy with the hot glue. I don't know. What do you think about the gold one? Should I put the gold one in? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the gold one. What do you think about this gold one? Would you use it? Yes or no? Let me know. Really not sure. I'm not gonna hot glue that. Margaret says yes. Anybody else vote? Victoria says yes. Patty, all right, you guys are winning. That's why I love doing these projects with you guys, because I get a thought in my head, but then you guys will say, and then it'll make me change directions a little bit, which is always nice. Okay, so let's start putting some of these small ones in there. Maybe we'll go like that. Avery said the opposite of what I said. Okay. Just kind of spreading them out a little bit. What do you think so far? I think it's, I'll show it to you. We're going to add 1 or 2 more on there, but what do you think? I think it's kind of looking cute. I think I'm put, they have like all different shades, which is so cool. I don't want to put the same kind next to each other. You like it, Victoria? I really like it too. Need a green. Yes, I'm going to throw the a little green on there. Just wanted to put that big one there first. Put the little green one there. All right. Show you so far. I think I'm going to add 1 more little one there. What do you think? I think it looks cute. Can you see, or is there a shadow in there? Let me see. I know sometimes it's hard with the lighting. I think it looks pretty good. Okay, so we have maybe an orange one, huh? All right, let's throw an orange one on there. Now it's perfect. I think it needs 1 more orange one, Victoria. I'm just gonna tap that down. Kind of there. Let's twist it this way just because I have that one going that way. There we go. Okay, I'll show you this. Oh, I think it looks pretty. All right, so let me just go ahead and clean up these leaves quick. I'm so excited. I have so many fun projects planned for you guys. I think that you are going to really like them. And guys, I'm not sure if you had seen my live when I had talked about the fall craftathon that I'm part of. That is not this weekend, next weekend that I'm part of. And I'll go ahead and pin the post to the top of my page if you're interested in joining that. I believe that there's 54 crafters. So it'll be 54 separate projects. And you can get information at the link that I'll pin at the top of the page after my live. So I'm super excited about that. So, and I'll be doing a fall themed mason jar. So it's going to be gorgeous. I was actually prepping some of this stuff so that I have it ready to go and have a sample to show at the end. Because I have like 3 different ways that you could do it. So I'm super excited about that. So if you're interested in that, again, I'll pin the post to the top of my Facebook page. And actually, I'll put a link on my website as well. And maybe I'll just put the link on my website. That might be what I do. So I'll put a post up about that maybe later tonight, so that if you are interested, you can check it out. Okay, back to this. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and I'm going to use this E6000 because I think that this works better, but for the purpose of being able to pick this up and show this to you guys, I am going to use a little bit of hot glue. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and use this right now. If I can get it open. Oh my goodness. Would it be frowned upon if I used my teeth? Okay, it came open. Okay, this holds better, but this like takes overnight to dry. So that's why a lot of times I'll just use hot glue and then go back in and put this on my projects after the fact if I'm worried about it not staying like with the heat on my door. I have a black front door, and with the screen door and the way the sun comes in, it gets so hot that I shouldn't say that hot glue ever fell off because I've never lost anything, but I'm just worried that I would lose something with the heat, because honestly, the door gets unbelievably hot. You wouldn't believe it. Actually, you'll like burn your hands. So it's crazy. So I'm just gonna add a few touches of hot glue to just hold it in place till the other glue dries. And hopefully my hand won't be heavy with the hot glue. And again, if you are just using hot glue for this, because you don't have to worry about like heat getting it and something coming off, you're gonna wanna be very careful because this is metal and you will burn your fingers doing this. So again, just be very careful, please. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and place it about here. I think that looks good. Just kind of tack it down. And this is gonna bond to our burlap that we put on underneath there and to our I just lost it, the leaves. So that will help it. So I got a little string there. That's okay. After everything dries, I pull off. So there's that. Okay, so here's the part I want to know. Do we leave it like this, or do we go and make a bow for it? I'm thinking it might be too much, but I am going to go ahead and open this raffia and maybe make a small one, and then you guys could give me your opinion, what you think. Unless you have a thought now, let me know. And this is not, this is like a weird raffia. No bow. I kind of think I agree, Carrie. This is almost like, you know how raffia, have you ever worked with raffia? You know how it's like papery? This is like a plastic, but I have to tell you that in the neighborhood where I live, a sweet woman there's like a Facebook group where neighbors just shared things or whatever happenings, and a sweet woman put this on the Facebook page and said that it was free. So I sent my wonderful son to go ahead and pick it up. So she gave me a whole box of this free raffia. I have white and brown, I think just like a cream and a brown. So I just thought that that was so sweet of her to give it to me. And I don't know, I just thought it was nice. Who gives stuff for free right anymore, huh? Okay, so I kind of agree with you ladies. I think that the bow would just be too much, or it would kind of like, I don't know. I'm going to show you, but I'm thinking no. So this is without the bow. And then if we would throw the bow in, of course, we would have to layer it. But I'm thinking it kind of just gets lost. What do you think? I mean, I could always do like a ribbon bow, but what do you think? No bow or bow? I'll give you a second. I think no bow, but I want to hear what you guys think. No bow. I'm thinking no bow too. So, well, we made a little cute little bow, so let's cut this off. All right, so again, we used the board from the Dollar General, and I believe it was like $3 at the Dollar General, and it comes with a hook on it already. We used the maple leaf that we got from the Dollar Tree, which for 50 maple leaves, it was $1. So I have plenty left over for lots of projects. And then we used this, which this was also from the Dollar Tree for $1. And again, you saw how much we used. And it is a 2-yard pack, so I have plenty for future projects. Okay, so we are up to like say 3, 4, 5. And another one for this is $6. So for $6, we created a cute sign for on our door. So I think that that's pretty cool. What do you guys think? All right. Well, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this craft tonight. And we will see you in our next live video. Thanks, Carrie. We'll see you at the next live. Until then, go ahead and check out my website, thethankfulpalette.com, and you could, if you're interested in the Fall Craftathon next weekend that I'm part of, I will put a post on that on my webpage. I will try to do it tonight, if not tomorrow. And until then, happy creating. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. And if you're watching on the replay, type in replay. I'd love to know when you watch on the replay. So again, have a great evening. Happy crafting.